Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Talk with Chi. To my subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and if you're watching this video for the first time, kindly like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Today we're going to be talking about something very controversial. Yes, a lot of people have different opinions about this topic. A lot of people feel or think it's demonic, quote and unquote, and a lot of people think this is what is misleading our women and making them, unsubmissive. And I've seen and heard a lot of misconception about this topic. The topic is misconceptions about feminism. Yes. Do not squeeze your face, because when people hear about feminism, they feel like it's a bad thing entirely. But this is me trying to clear your misconceptions and let you know what it truly means, and let you in on the goals of this feminism, of this movement. So what is feminism? What is feminism? Feminism is the belief in the social, political, cultural equality of sexes. And in a layman understanding, feminism is just saying give women the freedom of choice. So for instance, if a woman wants to run for a political office and she's qualified for that post, feminism is just simply saying let her have the right to run for that. Let her only disqualification not be on the basis of sex. So this is what feminism preaches. It's also preaching that if a woman goes to school, reads a course, writes an exam, read for it, and she's supposed to get an A, give her the score that she deserves. Do not say, oh, you need to sleep with me before I give you this A. That is what feminism is preaching. Women's rights, women's freedom. This is what feminism is all about. And some people will ask, why is this important? I mean, women have the rights now. Women, what is wrong? Like, nothing is wrong. Women have rights. Why is this important? Women do not have rights. They did not have rights. It was feminists of the past that fought for the rights that women have today. In the 18th and 19th century, women were not allowed the right to education. They were not allowed the right to vote. They were not even allowed the right to own properties or even have a bank account. I mean, the right to vote is even in the constitution. So why should anyone reach on a woman's constitutional rights? The second wave feminism, which began in the 19th century, was a fight for equality. Fight for equality in workplace, equality in terms of equal rights, and it was also a fight against discrimination on the basis of sex. Women were discriminated just because they were women, and they were assumed that, oh, because they were women they were lesser, or they cannot do what a man can do in that sense. So yeah, that's what this feminism was all about, and this was what it tackled. The second wave feminism, this was what it tackled, and there was a bill that was passed, which is the Equal Rights Amendment Bill, and it was actually approved. So yes, it was a win-win for feminists in the 19th century. And this brings me to the third wave feminism. The third wave feminism started in the 90s, yeah. And this tackled sexual assaults, the rape culture and misogyny. Sexual assault is still prominent till date. A lot of cases, femicide rate is high in Nigeria, not just only in Nigeria. So this is what feminism is about. This is what feminism preaches. This is what feminism poses to eradicate. So I do not see feminism as something that is harmful. No, it is not harming women. Instead, I feel feminism liberated women, because I can't even imagine that in the past women were not even allowed to vote. That means I would not even be allowed. Thank God to the feminists of the past that fought for these rights that I have today. That means I would have not even had the right to do this. If I was not allowed to vote, what else would I be allowed to do? I was not even allowed to be educated. Maybe I would have not even gone to school. So feminism is a good cause. Yes, it's a good cause. It has helped women, a lot of women, achieve great things, and it's still helping women till date. So feminism is not bad. It is not a bad thing. It is not like a lot of people see it as it's not bad. So right now I'm going to be going to the misconceptions about feminism. Yes, those misconceptions that you all have about feminism that make you feel like it's a bad thing, or it's ruining our women, or it's destroying our women and all that. I know. I see those comments, I hear things like that. So I'm going to be breaking it down for you and explaining. I'm going to be letting you know, breaking out, trying to explain more and make you see that it is not a bad movement. Okay, the first misconception I'm going to be clearing is that feminism is anti-men. This is a very big misconception. There is no animosity towards men. Feminism do not preach animosity towards men. It's a very big misconception. Yes, feminism just encourages a more inclusive society where women are treated with love and respect. It has nothing to do with men. It's just focusing on female inclusivity. That is what it means, period. The second misconception I'm going to be clearing is that all feminists are the same. Well, it's not true, because feminism is not a monolithical movement. It is not a one-directional movement. It has different, aspects. There is radical feminism, there is socialist feminism, there is intersectional feminism, each with its own perspective. One person or one feminist pain point might be different from another feminist pain point. Maybe one feminist pain point is, I do not want women to be abused in marriages. I want war against domestic violence, blah, blah, blah. Another feminist pain point might be, I don't like seeing child marriages. I don't like seeing children being forced into marriages that they are not supposed to be into. I want to fight against this. So these are different angles, but they have just a goal. And what is the goal? To liberate women, to give women the freedom of choice. The third misconception is that feminists hate traditional roles. Feminism is not about denigrating traditional roles. It's just saying give women the freedom to choose what they want to do. So if a feminist or a woman wants to be a stay-at-home mom, or she wants to be a traditional wife, she can be that. The difference is that it is her choice. She chose that path for herself, and she's not being forced into that path. So that is what feminism is all about. Freedom of choice for women. So if a woman wants to be a traditional wife, she can go ahead and do that. That is what it means. The fourth misconception would be feminism is no longer necessary. And no, that's a misconception, because as long as there is still a high pay gap between men and women that are doing the same work, as long as there is still gender inequality, as long as rape culture still persists, as long as misogyny is still at its peak, there will always be need for feminism. So yeah, it has not run its course. It's still very much needed in our society, because the rate of femicide is getting higher by the day. So there is still need for feminism. There are still some places here in Nigeria that permit child marriages. So as long as these issues persist, there is still need for feminism. So yeah, that is the misconception. And feminists will still have to continue working, to make sure all these get to a very subliminal level. The last point would be only women can be feminists. No. That is a misconception, because men can be feminists too. I mean, I've met a lot of men that are feminists. They believe in equality of women, of sexes. They believe that women should be given the rights to freedom, to choice, and yeah, they are feminists. So yeah, not only women can be feminists, men can be feminists too. We've come to the end of this section. Thank you so much for doing this with me. I would love to see your comments in the comment section. I want to know your thoughts about feminism. What do you think? What are your opinions about it? Am I able to clear your doubt? Please leave a comment for me in this comment section, and I'm going to be replying to every one of them. Thank you so much. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Bye now.